Jane Austen, the beloved author who brought us timeless novels like Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibility, wasn't your typical literary figure. Unlike many others, she didn't have the luxury of a dedicated study or uninterpreted hours to write. Yet, she managed to carve out a productive space for her passion, crafting novels that continue to resonate with readers centuries later. So what was Jane Austen's secret weapon? Many believe it was her ability to time box. Austen understood the importance of focused work and the limitations of her time. She didn't wait for inspiration to strike, she actively created it. Austen reportedly wrote in the mornings, allowing her to make significant progress before the day's distractions began. By incorporating writing into her daily routine, Austen transformed it from a hobby into a productive habit. These short bursts likely added up to a significant progress over time. Jane Austen's story reminds us that productivity is about small, consistent wins. Now that you understand, how do high performers achieve so much? They seem to juggle countless tasks, consistently deliver impressive results, and still find time for a personal life. That's because they live their life by a set of productivity hacks that allow them to optimize their time and energy. In this video, we'll explore 5 of these powerful hacks that you can incorporate into your own routine and become a high performer yourself. Come along with us to find out what those 5 top strategies are that the top achievers use to set a life-leading example for themselves, as well as the people around them. Starting off by number 1. Do you ever feel like your to-do list is never-ending? Do you deal with one task only for 2 more to pop up in its place? That's where prioritization comes in, the secret weapon of high performers. Here's the deal. Our brains can only focus on so much at once. When we try to tackle everything at the same time, our productivity decreases. Prioritization helps us identify the most important tasks and focus on them first. Not all tasks are created equal. Some tasks are urgent, like an incoming deadline, while others are important, like a project that will benefit you in the long run. The key is to identify which tasks fall into each category. Here's a trick top performers use: the Eisenhower Matrix. It's a simple tool that helps you categorize tasks based on urgency and importance. On one hand, we have important and not important. On the other side, we have urgent and not urgent. So how does this help? Important and urgent tasks go in the top left square. These are the critical things you need to handle right away. Not urgent tasks go to the bottom left square. Not important but urgent tasks go on the top right square. These can be delegated if possible. Finally, not important and not urgent tasks go in the bottom right square. These are the time wasters we can eliminate from our list altogether. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has been seen to prioritize tasks using a similar system. He focuses on the critical, time-sensitive issues that move his companies forward, while scheduling dedicated time for strategic planning of future projects. The bottom line is that by prioritizing effectively, you can tackle the most important tasks first and avoid feeling overwhelmed by your workload. Hack number 2 is batching. Batching simply means grouping similar tasks together and tackling them in one go. For example, instead of answering emails throughout the day, you dedicate a specific time slot to powering through all your emails at once, so you don't get pulled away by new messages every few minutes. This focus allows you to complete tasks much faster. Let's take a look at some examples of batching in action. Say you run a small business. You could batch all your customer service emails for the morning, then dedicate the afternoon to social media updates and marketing tasks. Oprah Winfrey is known for her incredible efficiency. One of her secrets is batching. Oprah would schedule interviews or meetings with similar themes back to back, allowing her to research and prepare efficiently for each guest. So how can you start batching like a boss? Take a look at your own schedule. Are there tasks you can group together? Maybe it's answering emails, making calls, or responding to social media messages. Pick a type of task and dedicate a specific time slot to conquering them all at once. You'll be surprised at how much more you can accomplish in one go. Have you tried batching in real life, either with home chores or with business meetings? Do you think it's effective or not? Tell us below in the comments. Diane McKeever, the co-founder and chief investment officer at IDES Capital, says, turn off everything. Email, phone, stock tickers, news, etc. as often as possible and focus on a single task without interruption. So why does she do this? And why can't you do it too? See, technology is amazing, but it can also be a major distraction. Those constant notifications, emails popping up, and the urge to check social media can seriously disrupt your focus and slow you down. By taking control of your technology, you take control of your time. One powerful technique is called the Pomodoro technique. You set the timer for 25 minutes and focus solely on the task at hand. When the timer goes off, you take a short 5-minute break to stretch, grab a drink, or do some quick deep breaths. Then, repeat the cycle. This method helps you work in focused bursts, preventing your brain from getting overloaded with information and distractions. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you train it to focus for short periods of time without interruptions, the stronger it becomes at staying concentrated. There are even apps and tools designed to help you fight the tech monster. Many phones and computers have built-in focus mode features that can silence notifications and block distracting websites for a set amount of time. By utilizing these tools and techniques, you take control of your productivity. Moving to hack number 4, planning. Planning your day or week in advance is like having a clear roadmap. It gives you a clear picture of what needs to be done and when, reducing stress and boosting your efficiency. There are different ways to plan your time. Some people use bullet journaling, which involves writing down tasks and appointments in a notebook with a specific format. Others prefer digital to-do list apps that offer reminders and deadline alerts. Even a simple calendar can work wonders. By scheduling tasks and blocking off time slots for focused work, you prevent your day from getting hijacked by unexpected events. Sheryl Sandberg, the CEO of Meta, formerly Facebook, wrote to Fortune, her days are full of meetings that she runs with the help of a notebook. On it, she keeps lists of discussion points and action items. She crosses them off one by one, and once every item on the page is checked. By taking time to map out her work priorities, she stays on top of everything without feeling overwhelmed. So if you want to go for planning, take a few minutes at the end of your workday or on a Sunday evening to jot down your tasks for the upcoming week. Choose a method that works best for you: a notebook, an app, or even a sticky note. The key is to write down and create a clear plan for the days ahead. Lastly, it is Arianna Huffington, the co-founder of the Huffington Post and founder and CEO of Thrive Global, recently put emphasis on the power of rest. She said success came at the expense of burning out. She got to know this in 2007 when she fainted from sleep deprivation and exhaustion in her office, hitting her head on her desk and breaking her cheekbone. Huffington now encourages everyone to get enough rest so they can be their best selves. Just like your phone needs to recharge at night, so does your brain. High performers know that sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. When you're rested, you can focus better, learn faster, and crush your to-do list. When you doze off, your brain is busy clearing out all the mental clutter from the day. It's filing away important memories and strengthening connections between brain cells. This means you wake up feeling sharper and ready to tackle any challenge. Most adults need around 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. But if you skip sleep, you might feel sluggish and irritable and having trouble concentrating. So how can you power up with proper sleep? Here's a simple tip. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. This could include taking a warm bath, reading a book, or listening to calming music. Avoid screens like phones and TVs for at least an hour before bed. By prioritizing sleep, you'll be giving your brain the rest it needs to perform at its best and be ready to conquer anything. That's it. Those are the 5 powerful hacks high achievers use to conquer their days. Remember, feeling overwhelmed doesn't have to be your reality. Like this video if you've learned something awesome, subscribe for more productivity tips, and leave a comment below sharing your favorite hack and why. Let's all become super powered with these simple strategies. Thanks for watching.